Today on the Total Plug, we have celebrity jeweler George Khalif, also known as George the Jeweler.
Hi, how are you?
Can you tell us how you got your start?
So I have been in the jewelry business. I mean, it's like a family business. My dad brought it from overseas, so I've been, like I said, in the family business since I was little. I was a little kid running around my dad's jewelry store.
So was that something that was easy for you to pick up, or?
At first, I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of a little like, is this what I want to do? I actually went to school for graphic design and design CCS here in Michigan. So I wasn't sure at first, but then I fell into it, and now I love my job. I love what I do. So.
Follow you on social media, so I know you work with some of the biggest people there are in Hollywood and music. Like, who are some of the people that you've worked with, for the people that don't know?
That's such a long list now. I work with Carucci, Christina Milian obviously is one of my, not only a business partner, one of my best friends, Sarah Hyland, Gigi Hadid, the Kardashians. I've recently done some stuff for Debbie Ryan for her Netflix show Insatiable. Ashanti, every time Ashanti comes in town, we always get together. She's so sweet. There's so many. I have to sit and think about it.
So you're in Detroit. So how did you come to connect with Hollywood?
So I think that's what everybody finds so amazing, is that I was able to network and really extend my name beyond just Michigan. I really took it to the next level. We have these social media platforms, and it's like you can communicate with anybody anywhere in the world, and I really took advantage of this system, and I networked. I got my name out there. So
yeah. Did you make the first move, like reaching out to these celebrities? Is that how it started?
Yeah, you know what? I guess it really started with my friend Simon. She is an up-and-coming pop singer. She is a radio host. She's working on a TV show. She's also up-and-coming in the industry. She was the first person that I really, really started working with. And through that experience, obviously other doors were opened and a lot of confidence and knowledge was gained to take it to where I am today.
When it comes to getting your orders ready, is there a level of anxiety because the people you're working with?
So yes, there is. I have my assistant, who is the best. Her name is Taylor. She, I don't know if I'd be able to do it without her at this point. She's keeps me really organized. But yeah, it's a lot of anxiety. It's not even anxiety. It's kind of more like a pressure. I know who I'm making this for. It's got to be good. It's got to look good. The presentation has to be right. And that's how I feel about any piece of jewelry that I make. It's all about, having that standard and getting things to the level of my own expectations. But yeah, to answer your question, bring it back to your question. Yes, there is a certain amount of pressure that I do feel, but it's like perfectionist pressure. So it's not a bad thing. Keeps me sharp.
How much time goes into creating a piece?
It all honestly depends. It depends on what, I can honestly, depending on what it is, I can get something turned around in a couple days. Sometimes it takes 2 weeks. I have a lot of people come to me to get their names done on their necklace or to get something custom made. And sometimes there'll be a 2-week waiting list. So yeah, it's like I said, it just depends on really what it is, and anywhere from a couple days to a couple weeks.
So I know that you're most wanted, with celebrities.
Thank you.
How can everyday people, find you and find your jewelry? If they want a piece from you for their wedding or just for whatever it is that they're doing, how can they reach out to you?
Please send me an email. My phone number is on there. Etsy is a good way to reach out to me. I have my account linked through my email. So
what's your email?
My email is georgethejeweler@icloud.com. So that's probably the best way to reach out to me. Or like I said, I have my work phone attached to my Instagram. You can also just shoot me a text. Or, I mean, if you're in Michigan, you can come in and see me.
What tips would you have for any up-and-coming jewelry designers?
So up-and-coming jewelry designers, do not get discouraged. This is a really cutthroat industry. Everybody is trying to be better than the next, and it's really easy to become discouraged. Don't become discouraged. Just keep doing what you're doing. If you have a vision, just keep working towards it. And beyond, another good piece of advice, not even for the jewelry business, for any industry, I'd say, is to make use of your social media platforms. I mean, it's a wonderful tool. It's a free tool, like I said, that you can network and connect with anybody. So I feel like for people who are starting businesses to not take advantage of that, I mean, just saying, get on.
Okay, going back a little bit, tell us how. I know you and Christina Milian are so cute on social media.
Oh, thank you.
How did that relationship come about?
Oh man, me and Christina. Okay. We started working together. It has to have been like 4 or 5 years ago now. Maybe longer. I'm really bad at dates. I'm good at everything else and bad at dates. A while ago, we connected via social media, and I had designed her something through her mother, Carmen. Shout out to Carmen. I love Carmen. And we began talking and going back and forth, and then it just became a regular thing, and then we exchanged phone numbers, and then honestly we just hit it off. We have such a good friendship, such a strong relationship. She's an incredible woman. She really is. Like, everything she touches is like gold. She brings so much to the table.
With that being said, that's the title. That's the name of the business, right?
Yes, House of Fine Gold. That was oh my God, we went back and forth for months.
I love the name.
Into a game. We would just about the name of the jewelry line. We would go back and forth for months. Like, we should call it this. I was like, I like Gold House. And then I was like, why don't we call it Dip It in Gold? And then we were just going back and forth for months deciding on a name.
Well, you guys did good. The name is perfect.
Thank you. Yeah, I do. It's a good one. I like House of Fine Gold. What
has been one of your most memorable moments that you've had from doing what you're doing?
My most memorable moments. Oh man, there's a lot. I have to think. Okay, I would say when I saw my jewelry on Keeping Up with the Kardashians, I would say that still to this day was kind of like, oh wow, like I did that.
Yeah,
I made that happen. It was like my mom was proud moment, like, look mom, I made it moment, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's I think the first time my name was in People magazine too. I think I also felt the same way.
That's amazing. So can you tell us what future projects that we can expect from you?
I am working on a ton of things. I have my personal jewelry line, which I'm constantly, I've actually it's been on the back burner a minute. It's time to bring it back up to the forefront. I'm focusing on rebranding, taking my jewelry line to the next level. House of Fine Gold is constantly changing. We're keeping, it moving seasonally. I have a TV show in the works called Detroit's Finest. I can't say too much about it yet, but I am working on. It's going to be good. Christina's on board with that too, so it's going to be a good project.
Okay, so basically we'll just let everybody know to follow you, and I'm going to give out all your social media stuff to where they can follow you for updates and things like that.
Yes, perfect. See, George the Jeweler on Instagram, George the Jeweler everywhere. Just George the Jeweler. You'll find it.
And final words for my followers, viewers.
Final words. Work. I mean, I look at anybody can achieve anything. I really want to put an emphasis on social media, especially because you're saying your followers. Use your social media. Like, really take advantage of it. I promise you, I can say this. Like, if it wasn't for social media, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing. I wouldn't be where I am. So really. Use these tools. They're there for a reason.
And you are very approachable. I mean, that's how I found you.
Oh, thank you.
You're a doll from the time that I, inboxed you. And
thank you so much.
Yeah, it definitely works. So thank you so much
that.
for being on the THETOTAL.
Thank you. I really appreciate that.